We got Marts live. We got Snowy live. Yo, what's up, Marts? For the third time today. I'm gonna anticipate that y'all want same seed, so I will go ahead and get one generated. Snowy flashing ready. Both players are ready. Let's kick off game one of set one here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Marts, a small submersible aquarium heater adjustable mini fish tank heater ad. Sits at 45. Snowy with this Tetris sits at 48. Both players knocking down Tetrises. Keeping track of each other here through 20. Let's see how things start to splinter off, if they do, as we escape the early game. Snowy some weight over a hole in the stack. Know how to do 4 lines of burn here over the well. $169 plays 152 here. Mart set up with a dirty Tetris. Lumbar comes. Mart's up to 193. Snowy sits at 154 with a dicey stack. Snowy early top out. Well, not early by any means, but a top out nonetheless at 154. Mart's good for game number 1. Well, there goes perfect. Snowy having met the match. Had to happen eventually against somebody. Both players ready. Let's kick off game 2 here in 3, 2, oh, sorry. Snowy saying 12 start, sorry. if you hear that, start on 12, but please do start when you can. Sorry, I auto-assumed we were doing 18 all the way, but 12 also a viable start option. No hate on 12. Mart's the first Tetris. Snowy bangs one at the speed of 20 frames a cell. "31 plays 31 here. Mart's hammering on with the aggression even on 12. Sets up goes to 63, Snowy. Setup with the Tetris goes to 80. Mart's Lombard dependent. Gets a triple, gets the well open. Snowy meanwhile the Tetris lead. Tetris Snowy 127. Mart's trying to build out a bit of an awkward complication in the stack here. Sits at 102. Snowy with the well open will bang a Tetris and go to 143. Mart's saying, "Come on, what do you want from me here?" Can't imagine Mart's has that kind of Boston accent, but seems the most fitting in this situation. Mart's getting set up for a center well. Snowy up high, Snowy covering up the well right as a Lombard comes. Speaking of Lombards, one needs to come from Mart's. Mart's keeping the well maintained. Pays off, gets a Tetris, goes to 126. Snowy up high and with the well covered at 164. Gets it open, now needs something for the right side. Mart's gets the well open. Both players in dire need of a long bar. Snowy in a bit more dire need. Massive spire, able to get pieces over though. Won't get a Tetris to bring the stack down. Having to cover up the well as two Lombars come. Mart's well open, sees the Lombard coming. Hammers down, goes to 153. Snowy sitting at 189 right now. Both players a little over halfway done with being over 118. Both players at the 3/4 mark of 12. About to hit 15 speeds transition. Snowy gets the well open right as the Lombard comes, goes to 213. Mart's Tetris goes to 188. 30k the difference. Two of three Marts, trying to make up ground before this 15 speeds transition. My cat is now scratching at the door because he knows it's food time. It's now 268, Snowy 277 after that Tetris. Both players on 215 speeds here. 60 lines left until transition. Transition. Of course, there is still the transition at 16. Marts setup. Needing a J piece, fills it in with an I. Able to get a Lombard over. Both players hammering Tetris here. 350 for Snowy, 341 for Marts. Marts filling in an I dependency on the left. Needs an I on the right to get set up. .360 Marts, 369 Snowy. Marts on his 16 speeds at 381. Snowy 388, 2 lines to go in the 15 speeds. Snowy set up, but needing something fast. Gets one over up to 409. Marts 406 here. 5k the difference. Snowy banging down another quick Tetris. Both players 20 lines until 19 transition. Marts 10 lines to go. 436 faces 442. Both players boards with some holes in them. Marts one more line to go. Over at 442. Snowy transitions at... well, let's see. I'm waiting for them to hit a line. 452. Marts stops at 445. Snowy is good for game number 2. Snowy perhaps going to mullen this out here. PB sits at 800,000 even, so we need to make 300,000 points appear in the next 7 levels. Not the most impossible of tasks, but... and takes the top before at 504. GG's though. Well played nonetheless. Mart's ready for an 18 start. Let's kick off game 3 here. Countdown in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. OJT, the opener here. God, I had like 20 seconds to think of how to say that, and I still couldn't get it out right. Mart's the first Tetris. Snowy Fair is back. Snowy Eye Dependent on the right. Both players now ready. Mart's getting the well open just in time for a long bar to come. Snowy banking at touches of their own. 49 plays 48. Both players banging another Lombard Tetris here. I mean, that's the only way you can get a Tetris. That's one thing I never understood about us restreamers that call it a long bar Tetris. How else are you gonna get a Tetris? You gotta. It's kind of redundant, don't you think? Snowy getting a Tetris 96. Mart's also seeing it at 96, ready for a long bar to come. Snowy Eye Dependent here. Covers it. Snowy top out at 101. Mart's is good for game number 3. GG's well played. Snowy saying 15 this time. And make sure y'all are ready before I blast off here. Good to go on 15 start in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. My voice cracking yet again. LJO the start. Mart's very high left side here. Snowy kicks off with the first Tetris. Snowy, bit of a dicey board, but manageable. Mart's up high. Mart's finally getting lines burned and will get a Tetris. Goes to 32, Snowy now up high. Set up for a Tetris though whenever a long bar comes. Gets one and opens up the well all at the same time. You can't get much more efficient than that. Mart's 53, Snowy 48. Both players set up. Snowy sees a long bar, goes to 68. Mart's answers back. Mart's about 5 lines in the future here, so... Mart's getting a bevy of good pieces, able to balance out the stack relatively well. Gets a long bar, goes up to 99, Snowy's stack, bit of disrepair, sitting at 94 right now. 4 went the flatline burn. There's an awkward cave in the stack that they are going to have to either fill or build around. Mart's with the Tetris goes to 119. Boom, another Tetris goes to 138. Snowy 98. Snowy sets up. Gets a dirty Tetris, goes to 122. Mart's ready now. Mart's Tetris, 178. Both players about halfway through 15 here. Mart's 197 off of that Tetris. 70,000 difference here. Snowy building up 3 lines from the bottom, might be wanting to get it burnt out, but is trying to bank a Tetris off of it. Lombard not coming as Snowy having to seriously put some weight on the left side. Maintaining setting up 3 off the ground though, but Mart's just able to get Tetrises in the meantime. Snowy getting good pieces, getting a Lombard over, nailing a Tetris at 155. Mart's though up to 258 here. 100,000 the difference here at the 3/4 mark in 15. Snowy an awkward board setup. Has the pieces to get things open though. Mart's able to keep getting Tetrises though. 280 plays 180. Mart's Tetris to get the board, or sorry, Snowy Tetris to get the board back to the ground. Mart's though, it does hit a Tetris. Ten lines left until 18 speed transition. Snowy ready. Gets a Tetris and will build around a center well. Mart's needing to get the well open. Is I dependent? 4 lines left for Mart's until this 18 speed transition. Snowy banks a Tetris will transition over at 252. Mart's able to get pieces over, but can't get the pieces needed. We'll top at 305. Snowy 306 is your transition, is your chase down at 306. Snowy banging Tetrises. Snowy setup. Lumber goes to 292, 13k the difference now. Setup. That will do it. Snowy. Good for game number 4 here. And forces a decider round. Bwomp, 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 bwomp. Two lines left until 19 here. We'll go over at 364. Snowy set up for column 9 gets it. Couple missed shifts here, and that will do it for Snowy. GG's though. Mart's ready on an 18 start. Let's kick off game 5 here, and a set point for both players. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Players off. Both players banging a Tetris as the milk truck circles back through my neighborhood. Snowy almost didn't fill in an I dependency. Has one set up on the right. Gets it filled, gets ready for a Tetris. Mart's I dependent now as well. Snowy banging a Tetris goes to 52, Mart's 49. Mart's getting it open, getting a center wall Tetris goes to 78. Snowy building the board out at 58. Both players needing this game to take the first set. Hence why it's called a decider. Mart's board, reminiscent of Swiss cheese right now. Will top at 85 and Snowy will take set number 1. You know what, Marts? It's because you played too much Tetris today. Fatigue may be wearing in. This being your 5th and 6th sets of the day. Snowy topping at 184. Let me... 2 other matches. Marts, you're going for matches of the day record. Y'all are bonkers. I don't envy y'all. New seed, Foxtrot 8, Delta 5, 3 Echo. Cool. Snowy does have level select. Snowy saying 18 all the way. I'm sure Marts has no issue with that. Both players ready, let's kick off game 1 of set number 2 here. Kicking it off in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Both players off here. Marts with a T hole in the board. Snowy set up. Snowy some awkward pieces though, but gets a lumbar over. Bangs the first touches of the match. Mart's getting the board resolved pretty nicely though. It is I dependent, but will fill it rather immediately. Snowy's board a little out of whack right now. Marts bangs a Tetris, goes to 37. Snowy hitting a long bar for a dirty, very left wall Tetris and banks it. 40k the difference. Snowy the lead. Marts able to bang a Tetris though. Snowy needing to get the board into shape here. Snowy decided to get some more B-type practice today. Marts taking the time to reclaim the lead. It's at 88. Snowy also 88, but in a much less viable position. Marts banging a Tetris, going to 112. Snowy will top at 90, and Marts will be good for game number 1 here. Oh, 9 your seed. Both players are ready. Let's not waste any time here. Countdown 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Was a little fast, but I noticed Marts was already ready in chat, so commiserations if I caught you a bit off guard. Ooh, that's a word I need to put on my list. Oh, how the fuck do you spell commiserations? I think I got it. Marts a choppy board to start. Snowy already having banged the first touches of the match. Set up and we'll get the second. Marts filling an eye dependency. Snowy also filling one, getting the right wall uncovered. Marts losing count, losing control, losing everything. Snowy quick to get game number 2 under their belt. Marts saying, maybe you'll be in time. Let's count down this game of 3. Here in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. OIT, the opener. Someone's walking a very fluffy golden dog on the street. I don't know dog brands. Snowy there with a nice last minute J rotation. Marts first touches of the match. Snowy having to uncover the well here, but we'll get a triple with a long bar. Snowy set up rather high, having to open up the well here. Marts the perfect board, goes to 49. Snowy a Tetris there, a triple there with that long bar is set up for a Tetris though, and we'll bang one down. 45 plays 74. Make that 97 after that Tetris there by Marts. Snowy set up for a almost left well. Tetris gets it. 145 currently playing 73 here in Marts' favor. No here up high. Can't get anything over to the right, and we'll top at 78. Mart's good for game number 3. Both players trading games. We are up to 2B in the seed. Both players good on 2B. Let's count down game number 4 here. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Mart's needing to take this game here to split sets with Snowy. Snowy trying to stay alive and force a decider round. Still evading the first Tetris, but Mart's following up. Both players quickly knocking down Tetris number 2. You know, they say Tetris number 5 is the hardest Tetris to get. I don't know who says that, but they say it. Mart's 91, Snowy 72. Snowy banging a Tetris. Players exchanging real-time points leads here. Snowy having to work around a spire, but is able to do so. Mart's eye dependent, decides to bank a Tetris before filling it. Covers up right as 2 come. Snowy banging a Tetris goes to 143. Mart's 142 right now. Snowy bangs the Tetris. Mart's answers back. 2K the difference. Mart's not being able to capitalize on a Lombard here. Snowy taking a points lead here, probably not exactly a pace lead. A little under 100k the difference. Mart's quick to make it up. 205 plays 264 right now. Snowy 8 lines ahead. Snowy banging a Tetris, 289 now. Quick double Tetrises here. 100k the difference. Both players about halfway through 18 right now. Mart's having to build a spire in the stack, but is otherwise set up for a left wall Tetris and will bank it up to 296. Snowy banking a right wall Tetris at 369. Marts 308, Snowy 442 here, both players close to transition. Marts fighting to stay alive here. Will not. Tops at 309, Snowy is good for game number 4 here. Taking Marts to his absolute limit here, forcing yet another D-sider round. Marts, you're not bad. You're tired. That's what it is. Shake those hands out. Prevent the buildup of lactic acid. Make sure you're stretching your hands and wrists. Nice. Hell yeah. Snowy over into 19 at 504. We'll top at 506 though. 3C the seed. GG's. Both players ready. Countdown game number 5 here. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Mart saying, well played, Snowy. And Snowy, well played indeed. I say that, but a very interesting misshift of an L to start off for Snowy. Not what I would have done there, but I also wouldn't have started at 18. In case you're wondering, I've got the song Linger by the Cranberries stuck in my head. I hope it's stuck in yours now too. Marts with the Tetris, the first one of the match. Snowy double eye dependent. Marts Tetris 55, Snowy. Trying to get the well uncovered here. Has to pass up 4 long bars, but is set up as another comes. 53 Snowy, Marts sitting at 78. Marts using a good burn to get Tetris ready here. 102 plays 76. Snowy though set up. Marts Tetris 151, Snowy Tetris 148. Snowy filling in an eye dependency before going for the Tetris. Snowy with a real-time points lead. 177 faces 157. Marts though getting the well open, just in time. Retaking the points lead back. Snowy with some serious weight over the wall right now. Able to burn it out nicely though. 204 sit plays 181 right now. Snowy not able to get pieces over and will top at 181. Marts will take game number 5 here. Marts, good for game 5. GG's and well played. First set loose so far. Yeah, Snowy should be very well warmed up right now. I'm gonna send the viewers of this over to Snowy, or over to, God, what is her name? Sky. I know. Oh, that's thanks. Sorry, I thought that was a sound from my keyboard.